Mr. Guys, one piece of passa. Tap on the wrist for that. Fix that. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. It's time for day 9 of Vlogmas. Yes, actually 9 days, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for engaging with the content and this Vlogmas series. I really appreciate the support. When I first started Vlogmas, or when I thought of the idea of doing Vlogmas for 2024, I never thought that the videos would have connected with you guys. I really never thought that. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all the persons who have been watching, sharing, commenting, engaging. I truly appreciate it. I got my YouTube weekly roundup, and I must say I'm pleased with the numbers. For a small channel like mine, really happy with the numbers. Again, don't be shy over here. Comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Would love to connect with you. If you're new here, my name is Nicole, and on my channel I feature just about anything that I like or anything that sparks my interest. If that's something that you're interested in, please be sure to watch some of my previous videos so that you're familiar with me and my content. And I also want to be familiar with you, so be sure to leave your comment down below. So let's get into day 9 of my Vlogmas series, where I'll be talking about safety during Christmas. So guys, it's Christmas, and we know that this Utah season is synonymous with gift giving, purchasing things for family and friends and colleagues, loved ones, husband, wives, you name it. That's what the Utah season entails. And with this season of, there's a boom in the economy, there's a lot of money floating around. And with a lot of money floating around, that's where we need to be very vigilant when it comes on to our finances. Not only do we need to save for the upcoming new year, because when January rolls in, a lot of persons tend to go broke for January, even though that's my month. But that's another story for another time. But you have to ensure that you are vigilant where your spending and your finances are concerned. With a lot of money floating the economy, it is giving rise to a lot of phishing, a lot of scamming, and a lot of internet fraud taking place. I'll give you an example. Just, I think, 2 weeks ago, I was a victim of internet fraud. Let me tell you how I found out. So I was attending a meeting, and I was a moderator for the meeting. So I needed to get to the event early. And I wanted to stop at the ATM to withdraw some cash. So I put in a specific amount in the ATM. And at first it was telling me, it gave me something about void, or some error message came up. And then after the error message came up, I say, you know what, let me try it again. Maybe there's something wrong with this machine. So I tried it again. And the second time I tried it, it took my card. So I was like, wait a minute, why my card gone from the machine? So luckily my bank, I won't call them on camera, but I love this bank, really love them. So they were just around the corner from the ATM. So I said, let me just pop in to go sort this out, because the machine took away my card. I don't walk with cash, so I would need my card to transact any kind of business that I needed to do on the day. So I called the event that I was to host, because I didn't want to be late. I didn't want to put them in a bind either. So I told the organizer that I would be a bit late because the machine took my card. So I went to my bank, and when I went to my bank and I got to speak with one of the officers, I was advised that as a precaution, they had locked down my card a few days prior, maybe a week prior, and I didn't know. But I should have picked up that something was wrong, because I remember when I picked up my daughter from school one afternoon, she said that she wanted fast food. So we went to the drive-thru, and when I gave the cashier my card and ran it, I think what she ordered maybe come up to about $1,200, between $1,200 and $1,500. When I gave her my card, the card machine said decline. So I said decline. But I know I have money in this account, because this account I usually use for any little random things, like if I need cash, or my daughter said she wants ice cream, any kind of fast food, any kind of, she wants to stop at Fontana and pick up something. That's the card that I would use for those spending. So when the cashier said that it declined, I told her, no, that's strange, there's money on the card. I told her to try again. It declined. So luckily my daughter had cash, so I told her to pay for the item. So I thought that, I never thought nothing much of it, because I said maybe there's something wrong with the system, because it was a card machine of a particular financial institution, and that financial institution, their machines tend to give problems sometimes. So I just figured it was just the card machine giving problems. Fast forward to me now going to the ATM on the morning of the event that I was hosting, stopping, and the machine took my card. So when the machine took my card, as I mentioned earlier, my bank was just around the corner from the ATM machine, so I went. When I went and sat down with one of the agents, I was advised that my card, they had locked down my card for about a week now, and I didn't know, but they locked down my card because they saw some suspicious activities. Now, guys, Mr. Guys, one piece of pasa. One piece of pasa. Can you believe that I have been donating to a U.S. charity? You hear what I said? I have been donating to a U.S. charity that I had no clue. I was a big-time philanthropist. Yes, my dear, big-time donator. So first I started with a $5, with a $5 US. They did several transactions with that. You know, let's say like a $5, so I wouldn't see that. Then it moved up to $10. So I move up in the ranking now. They move up to $10. Then I moved to $20. And how my financial institution realizes when I made a whopping $65 US donation. $65, that's about 11,000 thereabout. And they realized that the donations to this charity are coupled with there being no activity of me spending locally, it raised a red flag, and so they shut down the card. But what my financial institution apologized for is them shutting down the card and not even sending me an alert so that I would be aware. So tap on the wrist for that. Fix that. But I'm happy that they did shut down the card. So those are things that you have to be careful of. I might have maybe made a purchase online and my card got compromised. I don't know what happened, why I got scammed in that way. I don't know what was the root. I never asked, but I'm just happy that they shut down the card. And it also happened for another card that I had, and I made a purchase and I realized that I made an order, but the first time I was ordering from this website. So I made an order. So maybe the purchase looks suspicious because my financial institution never seen me make a purchase from this vendor before. So they shut down the card because I remember using this other card and it kept on not going through. And I said, I know that I have money. I know that I have money. But when I called the financial institution, they said that they had put a freeze on the account, on the card, because it's the first time I was purchasing from this vendor and the purchase looked a bit suspicious. So when I called and I could verify the purchases, they released the hold on the card. So I say all of this that you have to be vigilant, guys. So I even got a call from my mom. She was saying that there's a WhatsApp message going around where if you click the link, persons are saying you can get $85,000, etc. There's also another WhatsApp that I got from someone else. They're saying that not only are persons skimming persons' card, but also they are literally holding up persons, grabbing their money, grabbing their jewelry, grabbing their handbags. So please be careful, be mindful of the spaces that you visit during this period. Please do not go into certain spaces without company. Don't walk with a lot of cash. If you can use your cards, use them, but be careful of where you're swiping. And also, when I went to the financial institution, that's a piece of advice that I was given by the agent. They recommended stop doing the tap if you don't have to. Insert the card, select the account type, and put in your PIN. Because that's one of the ways how the scammers are also getting to clone your cards with a tap method. So not in all instances it will be compromised. You just have to know which ones you are willing to tap and which ones you must be willing to insert. So please be careful where that's concerned. Also, guys, I must say, I saw the footage, I heard about it, about the guy being killed while being live streaming. Sincere condolences to his family. I can only imagine what they're going through right now during this period where we should be celebrating a time of love, joy, happiness. It's all about family, and yet there is a family, there are families that have to be burying their loved ones during this season. May light shine perpetually upon those who have lost their lives, and I just extend empathy, condolences, and all the support that these families are going through right now. They are gonna need all the love and support that they can get. A bit of advice though, guys, is try as best as possible. If you can safeguard your location, please do that. It is important. You have to be realistic that even though you're online and we are creating a virtual community, you know, we're creating friends, making connections, you have to also be cognizant that there are people in the virtual space that they watch you, they will support you, but they don't like you. So you have to be mindful of giving out too much information about your whereabouts, live streaming where you are, not ensuring that the space within which you are doing these activities not necessarily being safe at all times. So please be mindful of that. I'm not saying this is an opportunity for persons with malintent who have maladaptive behavior. This is their path to do harm to others. This is not. I am definitely not saying that, but I'm just saying that as persons, we have to ensure that we safeguard our safety, safeguard our space, because that moment where we allow persons thinking that they have access to us or they can treat us in the most horrible way, they will take advantage of that situation. Please also be careful, guys, with, you know, please don't drink and drive. Please do not do that during this period. Again, I know that we have a lot of parties coming up, a lot of festivities. We'll be going to visiting family and friends who we haven't seen in a long time. We will be interacting, you know, exchanging some beverages. But in all of this, please be mindful, be careful, ensure that we are not being reckless on the road. We are not being reckless with our lives, because you do not understand. A lot of persons don't understand the awful effects that accidents have on families and the society as a whole. Our healthcare sector, we already have limited resources. Please do not compound it by getting into accidents, getting into activities that we can be responsible and avoid. Please The road safety unit, they continue to put out the statistics. We are losing too many persons on the roads. Please follow the road code. Please follow the instructions of the police. Please obey the law. I want to get off this topic because these kind of things tend to get me emotional. And, you know, we want to keep over here, you know, mellow and light. But this is something that I have to talk to my YouTube family, wherever you're seeing this video, whatever platform you're watching this video from, please be careful. Safety is important. We want to live to see another day. We do not want to end our lives prematurely. Whatever we have and whatever we want in this life, we have to ensure that we cherish it and we safeguard it and we be responsible. So yeah, that was just my little talk about being safe during the Christmas season. This has been day 9 of Vlogmas. I'm so happy, guys. This has truly been a great December for me. I hope that all the love and support that I'm experiencing right now, I want it to be extended to you as well. I want you to have a really, really good Christmas. I do hope that today's video was informative and you were able to find some value in what I spoke about. As always, be sure to leave your comments down below. I would love to hear from you. If you're new here, remember to thumbs this video up, go subscribe, turn on notification bell so you're aware every time I upload a new video. And if you're an OG of the family, thank you as always. Be sure, again, you too, comment down below and, you know, as always, thumbs up the video, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in another Vlogmas series, and go watch some of the previous ones. I'm going to link them throughout the video, so take care until next time. Bye now.